All right, we should be good to go.
We're good to go. We're recording.
Yes,
Okay.
we're recording and live streaming, so
Ooh,
behave yourselves.
live streaming. Okay. Let's call this meeting to order. Okay, roll call. R.J. Donovan. Jim Hall.
Here.
Leonard Helt here. William Peebles. Ashley Peffley.
Here.
Brandon Pressey.
Here.
Rick Weir.
Here.
We have a quorum. Approval of the June 4th meeting minutes.
Motion to approve the minutes of the June 4th meeting.
I second it.
Okay, all those in favor of approval of the June 4th meeting minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, treasurer's report.
You were all emailed, and then you have in front of you also copies of June, July, and to date in August. Reports, and then you also have claims from June through today, which were only a few. We did get our State Board of Accounts audit bill, which we paid. That was $3,492 for our audit fees, and that's even with the special rate that special districts get at $395 a day for those. So plus some technology fees and things like that. So, but we did get that, got that paid, so we're all caught up there.
Nothing like paying for things that.
We're mandated to do.
Yeah,
That's the same discussion we had last night at the soil and water meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you do it and then they make you pay for it. Rumor is that they're gonna start doing those every 2 years, try to do them every 2 years, and so they're, don't take as long and they don't cost as much, so, but
We'll see.
yet to be determined.
You need a motion on that?
Yes, especially for the claims, to
Yeah.
approve the claims for the last couple of months.
Make a motion to approve the accounts payable voucher for the period of June 5th through August the 13th. Yes, that would be an amount of $3,568, is that right?
I second.
Okay, all those in favor of approval of the claims voucher signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Old business?
Just one thing I wanted to update all of you on the Don't Be a Litter Bug sign we talked about back in June to go along with the Adopt a County Road program. I have not made contact with the health officer yet, so we haven't had that discussion. So just letting you know that's still pending. I know that was one of the things that this board wanted me to do first, and we haven't been able to sync our schedules with vacations and conferences and things like that. So that's still on the to-do list yet to do. But as soon as we have that discussion, then we'll look into adding those signs in. So that's all I really had to report on that piece, just so keep everybody up to speed on what's going on.
If we do put those signs out, where they've been painting for river kayaks and canoes, those portage places, yes, in and out places. Might not hurt to put a sign up in those areas. I know that's not really a lot of solid waste issues, but
Well,
litter bug sign would work.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea as well. Just to kind of remind folks, if you pack it in, pack it out. And,
Exactly.
Or if you see something, pick it up, take it with you. So
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that'd be easy to do.
Because I mean, Enright's Bridge, the old bridge or whatever, I mean, that's a large facility there, so to speak, as far as parking areas, so I can see that getting used quite a bit.
Yeah.
And a lot of trash, maybe.
The new one at the covered bridge too will be a good size. That piece of property is not too
shabby.
small either.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
We're excited to see those two come into play. So.
Exactly.
That's all I got on that.
Okay. Any other old business? Anyone? Okay, new business.
Just a couple of updates and new business. Fall cleanup is a month away at garages 1 and 3, and we've started to make our contacts. Get all of our ducks in a row. Looks like we always do, and things are shaping up nicely for that. We've done some advertising, started some social media stuff. Chris has been working on getting some sponsors for the fall. You'll have this sheet in your packet, and that is who we've contacted. The yellow highlighted they've responded, but we don't have a check yet. And then the green is they've sent in their sponsorship donation, and we have that. So if any of you have any personal contacts with any of these folks and you want to kind of prod them along, if you'd like to do that, that's fine. If there's anybody that's not on this list that you think should be, let us know, and we'd be happy to contact them. But just wanted to let you know who we were asking for donations for cleanup, and then you've all got a flyer in your packet. I also brought extra flyers. If anybody would like to take some with you today and hang up somewhere, you're more than welcome to do that. That just helps us get the word out.
Do these contacts represent who we contacted in the past, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And have most of these donated in the past? Do you know, or? Okay.
Off and on. Yes.
Off on. Okay.
Not for every cleanup, but they have, for different ones. Any questions on cleanup? Stuff. Hopefully we have a good weekend, and I did So last Saturday, they did have that electronics day, put on by IDEM. I reached out to Jacob with IDEM, who was spearheading that. They didn't have any numbers yet. I had asked him if they had any numbers, how many people they served or weights or anything like that. They didn't have any of that yet from that day, but he said as soon as he gets those rounded up, he'll share those with me, and I'll share those with all of you, just so you know kind of what that day. I mean, we really didn't have anything to do with that day. That was all put on by IDEM. So, but it did make, I guess, did make the Terre Haute news. So
I wanted to get down there, but I couldn't get there.
well, we'll definitely take your electronics in September.
There you go.
Yeah, we got another chance. So, but yeah, I didn't. They weren't able to provide me numbers on that either. So wanted to share that with you too. Anything else on cleanup? Any questions? The last thing that I have, again, is just another update on the Adopt a County Road. We have 13 groups that have adopted county roads thus far for 13.5 miles. We have one energetic group that's doing 1.5 miles. So, and we have been seeing traffic come in to get supplies. People are coming in to borrow the grabbers, the pokers, you know, giving out vests and gloves for safety, and then the orange trash bags. So those supplies are getting used. And some groups are doing theirs every month. We've seen them come in now 2 or 3 times. So
Most of the roads north of 36 or south of
fairly evenly spaced, actually. I mean, I think the bulk of them are south of 36, but we've got several that on the north end of the county too.
Okay.
So, I haven't dived in that close to the details to know
Just
exactly.
curious, yeah.
But I mean, just looking at the addresses, a fairly even dispersal of those. So, if anybody wants to adopt a county road, all the information is on our website, our solid waste section of the website. So all the forms, waivers, all that stuff's on there. So other than that, that's about as much as I have for you.
Okay. Public comment?
It's quiet today in public.
It is quiet today in public.
Anything else?
I don't have anything. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I mean, I drive the roads in the county. They look good. The roads look good. I see trash being piled up. You know, everything looks to be like it's taken care of pretty good. So
I think our 2 cleanup is really,
yeah.
I think they're really good.
So county-wise, I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Cities and the municipalities or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of those are a little iffy, but that's not our realm, so to speak. So,
Right. Just gearing up for September.
anything you need for September right away, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we've pretty well got that down to
Got
a
it down to science.
down
now.
to a science, and so it's almost to the point where it runs so smooth. Sometimes you worry about what you forgot to do.
Sure.
So we have to continually go back and double check and make sure. Okay, did we call? You know, but yeah, we've got it down to. You know, and people know and are getting geared up for it, and we try to. Like right now, we're just trying to push as much information out that it's coming up as we can, so people can prepare and you know, get their stuff rounded up, so.
Have you got any more response, or anybody said anything about, you know, the questionnaire that we kind of had, or?
Yeah, I mean, we still get a little chatter about, you know, is it ever gonna happen? And I mean, it's just, I mean, and you know firsthand right now with this
If
fiscal climate,
Yeah,
it's, you know, it's
We
hard to
just don't
start
know, yeah.
anything new. And
Right.
people don't you know,
we don't understand it either yet.
right, and I mean, we're getting a little bit of backlash, I guess you could say, from mostly on social media. People just like, you know, oh, there's another, you know, county thing, put out a survey, but don't do anything about it. But like, that's not it. You know, there's a desire to do it.
Right.
It's just
Taxes.
gotta figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
You
right.
know,
So it doesn't hurt.
right, and it's not cheap.
No, there is a cost.
Not any, you know, not whatever avenue you go down to provide that service, there is an enormous expense involved in some way. And how to do that responsibly for the county is tricky, so.
The key is to try to sustain it, and that's
Yes,
gonna be the real
yes,
challenge.
yes.
Maybe the best way is just have special days, so to speak, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
and I've been talking with IDEM about that as well. Because of course they have the community recycling grant program that comes out once a year. That they have money out there to assist that. But again, they have certain criteria on what they will and won't fund.
right.
And so even getting grant money, we still have to have an investment from the county in some way. So again, looking at that and figuring out how much the county's willing to put in, but that's, again, a grant only sustains you for a short amount of time. How are you, and they want proof that it's going to be something that's going to be continued down the road. They don't want to continue they don't want to fund a one-year program and then it's a one and done, and
Right.
you know, they want to, this is seed money. So even though it's a small investment on the front end from the county, it's a long-term investment that we have to figure out how are we going to put in the budget and sustain. So, but I have talked to them too, and I mean, they're super willing to help from IDEM, but again, you know, there's hoops that we got to jump through for them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that adjourned, so.
Okay.
That's all I got, sir.
All right. We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Okay. All those in favor of adjourn?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.